actual live stream. So I'm going to hit start streaming. It's going to start the live stream over on YouTube. Let's go check it out. You can see that we are currently live on YouTube. Our privacy is public. So now all we have to do is wait for Botrix's message to show up in chat to say that it's connected. But we want to make sure that we change top chat over here to live chat so we can see all messages. So now we just want to wait maybe like 30, 40 seconds, see if Botrix's message pops up. And if it doesn't pop up, we're going to go back to Botrix. We're going to go to the chatbot tab on the left-hand side. We're going to turn off the chatbot, give it like a second. Now we're going to turn on the chatbot. Let's go back to YouTube. Now you can see that Botrix has posted the message, which means it's connected to our YouTube chat. So we can go back to the first tool that we got. And if on the chatbot to show up in chat, I'm going to turn it on after you're already streaming. Now from here, we're going to go to the widgets tab on the left hand. I'm going to enable this chat alert. Also, for whatever reason, if you already have premium and you have like a custom bot through here, turn off the bot before you go and do this, and then turn it on after you're already streaming. Now from here, we're going to go to the widgets tab on the left hand side. Then we're going to go to the chat tab, this one right here. You'll see the options below in case you want to multi-stream, but right now I'm just going to have YouTube activated because we just want our YouTube chat. You have the option to hide bot messages, include different emotes, hide old messages in case you want them to disappear. You'll just enable that and set the time limit for them to require to stay on the screen before they go away. I like them staying on the screen, so I'm going to disable that. You can change the font size. You can change the pattern. So in this case, if you want it transparent like this, you'll leave it on transparent, but you can also change it to other things like side or default. Default will add this little black background, making it a lot easier to see the chat messages. So for this instance, I'm going to leave it on default. You can also choose to have the platform icon show, but if you're just streaming on YouTube, you probably don't need it because it'll just show the little YouTube icon next to their name. But I'm going to leave it on just for this video. So once you've customized your YouTube chat how you would like it, we're going to copy this widget URL at the bottom with this green button. Now we're going to go back to that tool we downloaded. We're going to click the top left corner of that tool. We're going to ignore everything that says chat because this is for Twitch. We can also go to the general. You can do some quality of life stuff here, but it really doesn't matter. But we're going to go to the widgets tab. From here, we're going to paste in that URL that we just got, and we're going to click create. And then we're going to click save, and you can see that we have this little box next to it, which is going to be our YouTube chat. However, we still got a couple more steps in order for it to work. So let's go over to our YouTube channel. If you guys are wondering what the heck this is above my head, it's basically my secret weapon on how I grew both my YouTube channels. It basically tells you which of your video ideas is going to rank in search results to get you more views and subscribers to grow your YouTube channel. It also does a lot more things, but I'll leave it at that. So if you also want to abuse this tool like I have to grow your channel, I'll leave it linked in the description down below. It's called TubeBuddy, and it's free. But once you're logged in, go to the top right corner and then go to YouTube Studio. From here, we'll go to the bottom left corner and click on settings. Then we're gonna go to community. Then you can see I have Botrix modded here. So what you wanna do is type in youtube.com/@Botrix. And that's gonna give you the exact Botrix account that you have. When we change full screen on, you're selecting this program, it's going to get rid of that. So that means I can't click on it, I can't interact with it, because if we're playing in the actual video game, it would be a pain in the butt because it'd be moving your chat everywhere. So let me actually boot up the game to show you how this works. There's a few quirks about this that you need to know in order for it to work properly. The first one is that you want to make sure you're playing your games in borderless mode or windowed mode. If you play it in just full screen mode, then it's not going to work. So if we go to our video tab and then we change full screen on to borderless to off to on, then you can see that if we're just regular full screen, you're not going to see your chat. You got to be in borderless, which gives you that same effect, and it'll show. However, if your game doesn't allow you to do borderless, I'll also leave another thing linked in the description down below on how you can force a game to be borderless. Or if your game offers how to be windowed mode, but not borderless, then I'll also leave another program in the description that will change that to borderless windowed. So now that we have it over our game, there are a few more quirks. So if we wanted to move this, we're going to have to Alt Tab into that little program we have right here. So we're going to press F9 and it's going to get rid of this border as well. But if we try and press it again, it's not going to do anything because we have to Alt Tab back in and press F9, and it's going to bring back the border for both of these in case you want to go and replace it somewhere. You can also right click on this little tab at the top and change the zoom level in case you want it to be larger. But you can also customize more of your chat in the Botrix chat widget. However, you're going to have to replace that little widget URL that we posted in here if you make any changes. But once you find a good place, you'll just hide that and then you can minimize that. But if you're having more problems, an easier way to handle this is to go to your little Windows home bar, go this little arrow, and then right click the chat widget overlay thing, and then you can hit exit to close everything.